We installed an infrared sauna at a local massage therapy office, and dropping off and setting up this sauna should have been simple, and we discovered one hiccup that could have ruined the entire thing. So why did we want to do a sauna install? Because notoriously, we don't do sauna installs on the regular. It's a lot of work, we have a lot of other things to focus on, and it basically eats up a day or two. We have to prep, we have to load, we have to go do the delivery, we have to do the install, we have to train the folks on how to use it, we have to answer tons of questions. It's a lot of time and investment on our part.
Sauna delivery service.
Never. You couldn't pay me enough.
But he'll do it for free.
But I will do it if we're donating something for a cause that'll help a bunch of people, yes. Instead of just giving saunas away to individuals, we want to give saunas away to practitioners so that multiple tens or hundreds of people can benefit. So in our local Central Florida community, we've been identifying, different types of functional medicine doctor offices, chiropractors, massage therapy, lymphatic specialists, all types of different healing modalities. And we want to make sure that every single office has a sauna inside of it. So number one, we can say, hey, if you want to try before you buy, go to one of these places. The lady's name is Jasmine, and she does like lymphatic flow and a couple other treatments like that. I don't know the suite of services. You have to look at the website. But a lot of people have problems trying before they buy with a bunch of different stuff. So now in Central Florida, we're going to set up E3CH, I think. And it'll be something that somebody can come and rent sessions in, which is cool. So not only is it a win-win for them as a business, because now they can rent sauna sessions and have additional revenue, and we can help them with that. We're also increasing the awareness of sauna and what it can do for you health-wise. And if you want to try before you buy, now I've got several locations that I can refer you to. It's simple. You go online on their website, book a session, and go try it out. Not sure which sauna is right for you? We've got various brands and models at different locations now. I think this is one of the best things that we could contribute, and we'd love to get more and more and more involved. Now, despite having the best intentions in the world, I can assure you, even I, after all the years of doing this, how many videos on YouTube talking about, hey, you make sure you pick the right size before you buy one of these things and it shows up to a pallet in front of your driveway. And then you realize, oh, I forgot there was a turn in the stairs to take the back wall down to the basement. Walk open, maybe at some point. Oh.
This is gonna be fun.
Well, you wait till you see that.
Oh. Wow.
I went ahead of time before we ever boxed this thing up and measured the actual office space. I knew it was gonna be tight, but it didn't occur to me that the service entrance in the back had really, really low ceilings and low door jambs. This is the lymphatic place. She does massage treatments and stuff back here. We're not going to go in there, it's a private space, but we're going to get sauna installed right here. Essentially the pictures me measuring the other day. So it'll be sauna, red light, vibration plate, hanging red light. So you'll be able to get a lymphatic massage, do vibration plate, red light therapy, and then jump in the sauna.
Let's go get the pieces.
We get everything prepped. We clear the floor, out. We get ready to put the floor down. We start carrying in the walls.
So there's quite a few stairs in this building.
Measure before you buy, folks. How many times can we say it? From the second we open the door and take a sidewall in, both of us were like, holy shit. We've got about a ½ an inch of clearance between the top of the wall and that door jamb right there. And oh, by the way, once you make it past the door jamb, there's a low-hanging light fixture. In addition to these low ceilings, we almost took that out. Then we turned around and I'm cussing myself by this point, and I realize, oh, there's cameras. It looks like they have microphones. So the security guy's gonna get, a laugh tonight when he reviews the footage. On top of that, once we got it down the hallway, up the stairs, around the corner, in the actual office, I knew this was there, but I didn't think it would be an issue. It could have been an issue though, so I want to point it out to you in case this happens to you. The ceiling height in the room was fine, but we decided to put the sauna on an adjacent corner wall. And there's an AC duct, basically a utility chase that protrudes into the upper corner of the room. This usually isn't a problem when you measure the height of the sauna, except for one thing that people miss. It's a little more challenging without the headroom because we can't get over the top of it. I can't see down the trapdoor because Can't get my head in there.
This is why you measure your space before you buy.
Hey now, I measured this. What are you trying to say? You've got to make sure you got a couple extra inches, and here's why. When you go to put the roof on, you have to have room to connect the wire connectors before you actually put the roof down into its final notch. There's a recessed groove that the walls fit in on all the roofs, but that's not the part that's an issue. The part that's an issue is you have to hold it up a couple of inches in order to do all the connections. On top of that, the saunas usually have trap doors in the roof so that you can pull the wires through and do the final connection. And if there's no room for you to get your head up there, you can't really see what's going on. So that was quite a little challenge. That was the only part that I underestimated, was getting myself above the roof to even see which connector went with which. It couldn't be more real to communicate to you guys, if you're looking for a sauna for your house and it's a large family sauna and you have tight hallways, low ceilings, you're putting it up or down a stairwell, make sure you take the largest piece of the sauna, like we always tell you, and measure it and make sure it'll either fit around that corner, fit through this opening. It's not the small pieces or the number of pieces or the ease of assembly or anything like that that comes into play here. It's quite literally, what are the largest pieces and will they fit into where you're trying to put them? So key takeaway is just learn from our mistakes and oversights. Not only measure the space to make sure you have the sauna that's correctly sized for your room or final resting place, wherever that may be, but also measure the entry points. 9 times out of 10, you can make it work. The only thing that would have stopped us from being successful here is if the one turn in the hallway from the stairwell would have been too tight for us to even get it through. I don't think you could have installed this there, but we made it work. So if you guys are in the Central Florida area and you're looking to test out a Radiant Health sauna, we will have one installed in this location. We'll have a future update that has, the booking details, the location, the map address, and all that kind of stuff for GPS, and the contact info so that you can book your session and try this out. If you got any questions, or you have a space that you're looking to install something and you're not sure if it's going to work, put it down below or stick it in the Facebook group. We'll see you in the next one.
I want you guys to know that all Matt has talked about the entire install is lunch.
I'm hungry.
If you ever need a sauna delivered, you know who to call. Please, all the comments in this video, make them about Matt delivering and installing your sauna. He'll really, really like it.